Hi Collective, it is Ina. I am back with another reading for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope things are going good for you. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't have any downloaded messages for you guys. I already prepared your tarot card. So let's just get started with the bottom of the deck energy. I'm just pulling straight tarot for this particular reading. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this can have something to do with communication. Okay, this could have something to do with toxic communication. So this could be like a disagreement, an argument. It could be someone saying things that they didn't mean to say, that were very hurtful, but you know, in those moments, that's when people say the truth and then they double back and say, I didn't mean it. Yes, they did. They just didn't mean to say it. Okay, this could also be like a relationship coming in all of a sudden or something like that. But let's go ahead and pull your tarot. All right, let's see what comes out for you. What messages do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit? Messages for the collective. All right, you have two cards to come out. Four of Swords and the World card. You have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, this could be something that may not have happened yet. This could be something that's headed your way. Whatever comes out in this reading, it could be something that's headed your way. For others of you, this could be something that you are expecting. We have the Knight of Cups. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Virgo could be significant. Okay. Earth signs. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Have the Five of Wands in reverse. Someone doesn't want to fight anymore. Or we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for some of you guys, it could be like an age difference here with whatever or whomever is involved here. It could be like an age difference. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. All right, so it looks like this could look like, or it looks like this could be regarding completion of a cycle. And it looks like you had to heal, okay? From whatever this is that you've completed, you've leveled up. This is you resting, okay? You could, for some of you guys, you could presently be resting. You're currently resting, or this is what you can, you know, look forward to. All right, you've closed out a cycle and you can relax now. You can chill. It's like you could take a breather. All right, I want to get one more card before I say what it is that I'm thinking. We have the Queen of Swords. So for some of you guys, this is in regards to a breakup. This is a breakup. You just don't want any more drama with this Five of Wands in reverse. You don't want any more drama, okay? This is a breakup, okay? We have the Queen of Swords clarifying this Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's a breakup. You're healing. You've closed out a cycle. We have the Hermit. You're not dating. You know, you're spending a lot of time to yourself. Healing, rejuvenating, replenishing your energy, okay? You have the Justice here, okay? So some of you guys could be going through like legal situations. That won't be for everyone, but you could be going through legal situations. We have the Page of Pentacles here, or you are wanting some sort of justice for a situation. You could be getting justice, and there could have been an injustice that took place here. All right, we have the King of Cups that was hidden in the deck, face up. You have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Something here about someone's emotions. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. Still pulling your spread. I need more to see exactly what's going on here. Seems like it's multiple things that's happening. Like you've closed out a cycle. You went through a breakup. You're healing currently. Okay. Like I said, some of you guys are going through illegal proceedings. But it looks like you just want to keep the peace. Okay. That's all you want. You just want to keep the peace. That's what I'm getting. No more drama. You see how that jumped out? You have the Empress card here. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're focused on being a parent. Some of you guys could be with child, so you're focused on your child, okay? Music could be significant. Doesn't have to be, okay? For some of you guys, you're resting here. Yeah, some of you guys are with child. You closed out a toxic cycle. Some of you could be going through some sort of legal proceeding too, with the Queen of Swords here and the Justice card, and you have the World card. You could be wrapping up some sort of legal proceedings, okay? It's my ice maker. It could be like divorce. I'm not necessarily getting divorced, but it could be. All right, I have 4 cards to jump out. I'm not keeping them, but I'll consider them, okay? Strength card again at the bottom of the deck. Something here is definitely taking courage for you. Yeah, the 3 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 8 of Wands, okay? Someone could be planning on, or someone could be making time, like they could be busy, okay? Someone here could be busy, but they definitely want to reconnect with you, or they want to link up with you or come back together with you. It's taking courage though for them to do this, whoever this is. I don't know if this is someone you want to hear from, or if this is just someone coming into your reading. This could be the person that you don't want any more drama with. It's like you want something to end. So if you've been going through legal proceedings, it's like you're ready for it to be over with. You're done with that, okay? You're ready for that to be over. Yeah, so as I was starting to say, and then I got distracted. Some of you guys are closing out a cycle. You're pregnant, you're with child, or you are expecting a child, you know, if you're a man watching. And that's why you're resting, okay? And if you're with child and you were going through legal proceedings, it's like you're ready for the legal proceedings to be over because you're pregnant, you know, or your partner is expecting. So it's like you're just ready to move forward and kind of wash your hands of the situation. What's the Justice card? You got the Devil coming out in reverse. Ooh. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The truth is coming out. I feel like someone could have told lies on you, because like at the beginning of the reading, at the bottom of the deck was the Knight of Swords and the Devil. Someone could have been like saying things about you, like saying you were toxic, or you were maybe even stalking them for some of you guys, or you're just very obsessive and in their business, you know, you're always in their energy, however that resonates for you, you know what I'm saying? But the truth came out in court. The truth came out. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You've had to be really strong during this process. And for some of you, this is like regarding like a legal situation. That's what I'm getting really strong for you guys. You had to be strong here throughout this process. And for some of you, you are with child having to go through this. Okay? Tell us more here about this Justice and the Devil, Holy Spirit. Tell us more. Yeah, you being with child, or you expecting a child. I'll just say you expecting a child, because some of you are men watching, some of you are women watching. You expecting a child has really been a challenge for you, as far as like, some of you could be traveling a lot and you need to rest. You know, you don't have as much, okay, maybe you need to travel a lot. And normally that's not a problem, but because you're with child, it's like you're more fatigued. You know, you need more rest. You're having to rest, travel less, rest more. That's what I'm getting here. And you are focused on no drama, no fighting. Something shocking is coming out in court. I don't know what this is about. It could be about a group of friends, okay? Who've been manipulating things or pulling strings behind the scenes or something like that. What's the Queen of Swords, Holy Spirit? Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Something here about clarity, hoping for clarity, or the sun, exposure, hoping for the truth to come out in court, okay? And it is. That's what you're looking forward to. Okay, so that Three of Wands that I saw, and I said, like, for some of you guys, this could be something that is about to happen or may happen in the future, the near future. That's what's happening. Okay, so okay. I'm getting a lot. For some of you guys, what I'm channeling is happening like currently for you. But when it comes to this legal situation here that you're going through, you're hoping for something to happen in the future. And it feels like what you're hoping is for something to be exposed, for clarity to come out about maybe lies that were told about you, or someone was smearing your name or making you look bad, making you look very toxic, you know, like just like a bad person, like a person who's just like toxic. You know what I mean? Not a healthy person to be around. You know, like you have issues type of thing. Like you got problems. You know what I'm saying? That's how someone was trying to make you look. I feel like it could have been working. Someone could have been saying you were full of drama, chaos, always starting trouble, trying to cause blockages. Maybe you look like someone. Maybe your image fits what this person was saying. But maybe that's not truly who you are. Maybe that's just a persona, okay? Only take that if it applies. But that's what I'm getting. Maybe really underneath it, you are a very peaceful person. You could maybe even meditate, but for some reason, you come off chaotic, or people perceive you that way. It could be the way you dress. It could be just the way you present yourself overall. It could be your personality. Maybe you are someone who isn't afraid of confrontation. And so if people don't truly know you, that could be coming off in the wrong way. But this somehow is in court. Behind the sun is the Ace of Swords. So there is truth coming out. It is truth coming out. And whatever truth this is going to make sense. Like once it's revealed, people are going to be like, yep, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, like, oh, okay, that was the missing link. That was the missing piece right there. Something is being revealed. Give me more on the Queen of Swords, Holy Spirit. What is this regarding, collective? Let me know in the comments. You know, here we go. It's the devil coming out. The devil came out with the Hanged Man. Some people didn't know how to feel. Like if this is a jury, this is a very specific message. Okay? We have the sun at the bottom of the deck still. With the Ace of Swords. Okay? But if it could be a truth coming out about a friend group too. Okay? I don't know. Maybe this is connected or it's in the background, whatever. But I feel like whatever lies were told or whatever smear, it seemed like a smear campaign, like someone trying to smear your image or make you look bad. You thought it was going to stick. Like you were afraid that people were really gonna believe it, you know? And this could have been going on for a long time, someone making you look bad like this in court. And if this is a jury trial, or if this is something where other people have to hear your case, or even if it's just the judge, it's like the judge didn't know what to think. The judge was on the fence. The jury was on the fence, or whoever had to hear the case was on the fence. The mediator, whatever this is, they were on the fence about it. They really didn't know. It could even be your representation was even like, hold on. Did you do it? I don't know. Are you like that? I don't know. It was like people were questioning it. But the truth is coming out now. And it's shocking with the Tower, the Justice, and the Devil in reverse. The Devil is here twice. Once upright, and then once in reverse. So something is being brought to light. The truth is coming out about your true character, about who you really are. What's the King of Cups, Holy Spirit? You're really a balanced person. That's what people are learning about you. I just saw the Page of Swords. People could be talking about this situation, gossiping about this situation too. The World card, you've changed. It's something here about you changing. The Magician is here at the bottom of the deck. Because the Magician is all about like this. The Magician is an influencer. Like they influence people, you know. They have the authority to change people's minds. That energy is here. Okay, so you could be someone who could be looked at as powerful, a big time manifester. It's like you can make things happen, you know. Maybe you used to be that way. Maybe you used to be, I mean, you could be an influencer or, you know, or something like that. But maybe you used to be someone who was a bit manipulative in the past. Maybe you've changed with the World card, clarifying the King of Cups. You could have changed your ways, or you could be a different person now, you know, or something is in the past. Give me one more here, Holy Spirit. King of Cups and the World card. Page of Swords. And you have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like, first of all, there's something here big about traveling, okay? You could be seen, like, by a lot of people with the World card being here twice. And I did mention an influencer when I saw the Magician. So you could be an influencer of some sort, any kind of influencer, a celebrity, content creator, a musician, because I was like getting music earlier. I can't remember if I said it or not. But yeah, it's just the truth is coming out. Like, you're a passionate person. You know what I mean? But you've changed here. You could have matured. Maybe you used to have a temper. Maybe you used to be a bit of a hothead, but not anymore. Okay. We have the Moon card. The Moon coming out with the Magician at the bottom of the deck too. Definitely strong like mother vibes here. Okay, it's very possible that a majority of you who resonate with this reading could be a woman who's with child, or like I said, you could be a man watching me and you are expecting a child, you know. But it's something here about like deceit, you know, or people not seeing you clearly, looking at you as a deceitful person. Or maybe someone, maybe you being viewed as someone who misuses their power or their influence, or you misuse your resources. I feel like this is regarding some sort of legal case. Sometimes I tap into this type of energy. We have the Eight of Cups with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I mean, what's the Knight of Cups? You really, maybe you have a temper, or you are a hothead, but it's something here about the fact that you've changed, or at least you haven't been doing this lately. And I feel like people have been watching you or keeping their eye on you to see if you are starting trouble. Are you in trouble? Are you making trouble, collective? I feel like Four of Swords. Again, Ace of Pentacles. Someone's going to have to pay you money. I feel like that's the situation. You have someone here, you guys are mirroring one another. I could be picking up on your energy, and whoever you're in court with, I could be picking up on this person's energy too. Both of you guys could be coming. Give me one more for the Knight of Cups and the, this is about money, having to give someone money. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Maybe you guys both are claiming a similar situation, or I don't know. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. This has to do with work. It's about money. Three of Wands. Money that could be made in the future. Someone wants a cut of that. They want a part of that. Like money that could be made in the future. That's what I'm getting, you guys. All right. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups underneath the Three of Wands. So this could be like this. You could be in court with someone who's a lover and a business partner, but take it how it resonates. It could be either or both. So you could be in court with a lover, or you could be in court with a business partner. Or like I said, it's both. But there's something here about projects that the two of you worked on. You guys stopped working on the project, right? You stopped working on it. Okay? Both of you took like a break from something that you were working on together. And now you're talking about the proceeds that could be coming in the future. Who's supposed to get what, Someone wants a share of something you are supposed to get in the future because they are claiming that they helped you. They worked on this with you too. They weren't just your lover. They were someone who contributed to like work, okay? Some kind of work you were doing. Whatever you do for work, they contributed to that. That's what they're saying. All right? And they want to cut. What's the Five of Wands reverse? They want their share. They want their fair share. Yeah, you're someone who's abundant and you walked away from this person and okay, so I'm picking up on someone who could be bitter because you left them. You walked away from this person, or you walked away from a business deal. Okay, the Page of Swords. This could have been someone, the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. This could have been someone who could have been really spreading like false information about you or talking about things you used to do. You don't do these things anymore. Maybe since you've become a parent, you don't like have this hot temper like you used to. But this person wants to bring up old things that you did. That's really what I'm getting with this Five of Wands in reverse, this Page of Swords. They want to talk about old stuff. They documented things on you, collective. They kept a record of things that you did. Like maybe throughout the course of your connection. Like I said, this is either a business partnership or a lover or both, But they've been documenting things about you, okay? Yeah. Ace of Cups underneath the Strength card. Leo could be significant because I keep seeing it. I keep seeing the Hermit. Leo and Virgo could be significant here, or just fire signs and earth signs here. Or we're talking about two people who are angry over resources. More for this Page of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse. Remember to hit that like button if it's resonating for you guys. I have the King of Swords here. Yeah, we have, it's like exes here. Ex-business partners, ex-lovers fighting over resources. But I feel like, collective, you are the person who's very abundant. Even if the other person is abundant too, it's like you have the most abundance. You have the money to give here. All right. And you walked away from a situation. Hold that. I'm hearing bank, coins. It's all about money. What you walked away with, they want it back, or they want their fair share, or they want a portion, a big chunk too. They want a big chunk of money from you. Okay. And this could be, I keep hearing proceeds. So this could be like, they want a chunk of money that you haven't made yet. They're claiming that they helped you work on something, a project. Okay, I'm getting with the Eight of Pentacles here. They want their fair share. They want their cut. They don't want to be left out of the cut. Page of Cups. This could be a person who's like petty. Okay, whoever this person is you're in court with. They're petty and they're focused on you too. They're watching you. Whoever this person is, they're keeping an eye on you, however they can do that. Or they can have like a private investigator watching you. I don't know who this reading is for, but that's what I'm getting with the King of Swords here. It could be like a private investigator that's watching you and collecting information on you. And they're trying to catch you up in like some drama. But it's nothing here to see. All you're doing is traveling and sleeping. No. It's nothing to see. They have someone watching you. It's nothing to see. All you're doing is like jumping planes and taking naps. Unless that's all they can document. You know what I mean? They don't have anything on you, collective. Like they felt like you really didn't change for real. They have to be able to catch you doing something that they can use against you. Yeah, they was hoping to get a stroke of good luck with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Wands coming out. Yeah. Give me more on this King of Wands, Holy Spirit. Cards just jumping out, okay? 8 of Wands, communication. All right. 10 of Wands, burdens. That could be what someone wants to do to you, like bring you some sort of burdens. They want to trap you. They want to stop some sort of forward movement, okay? 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Yeah, like investments. I saw the 7 of Pentacles after the 3 of Wands. Something you're working on. They want to stop it. Okay, tell me more. Quickly stop something here. Give me more. 5 of Wands. This could be someone who sends you like aggressive messages. Like they could curse you out through text message. Curse you out via email. This is a person who likes to fight. They like drama. Maybe you used to engage in this type of behavior with them in the past, but you don't anymore. You have truly turned over a new leaf. It could be because you are with child, or it could be because you are expecting a child and you just want to keep the peace. You know, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This person could feel like they have secrets on you. 5 of Swords. They're willing to do anything to get what they want. Judgment. They feel like they have dirt on you. They're trying to get new dirt because I feel like the dirt that they have on you is like things from your past. It wouldn't, whatever legal situation is going on here, whatever dirt they have on you, it wouldn't be relevant in this legal case. It's not relevant. So they could have hired like a private investigator or however they're watching you. They're surveillancing you somehow. And they're trying to get new dirt, but it's nothing there. But I feel like this person is full of drama. They are full of drama. And that could be the truth that's coming out. This communications that take place with like how this person talks to you. Like this is someone who's disrespectful. Like they get really, really angry and they become disrespectful. They could call you out of your name, curse you out, like literally curse you, you know, using profanity, profane language towards you. But this is documented here. It's documented via text message, email, I don't know, a contractor. It's just abusive language here, okay? And it's being revealed. This person is toxic as hell, but they wanted to make it seem like it was you. And they do have secrets on you, like they do, but I'm getting like, it's old. It's old. It's not relevant. That's not relevant. I have one more spot to pull to complete your reading, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We had the 6 of Cups in reverse coming out. Terrible memories is all you have with this person. It's like even if you did have good memories with them once upon a time, especially if you guys have children, okay? Even if you had good memories with them once upon a time, it's like so much drama has gone down that it's just has been a nightmare. So it's like whenever you think back on this person or whenever you think about your life or your situation with this person, it's just bad memories. It's not anything good. It's you want to start over. You want to move on. You want to be set free. You know, the World card is here twice. But like I said, you could be seen on a large level, a national level, or international level. That won't be for everyone. Oh, my cards got twisted around. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You're going to have like things are going to go like if it seems like things weren't going in your favor, or you just didn't know how to feel about it, you just couldn't call it, you couldn't read it, like the direction of how this case was going to go, or whatever this situation is that you're dealing with. This could be a divorce, it could be some sort of legal battle between business partners, but whatever it is, it has to do with the law, okay? It could have looked like things weren't going your way, but it could have looked like things were unfortunate for you. But I feel like all of a sudden things are going to turn around and go in your favor because something's coming to light or something's being revealed. This could be information that your legal team presents to the courts about this person's erratic behavior. That's what I want to say. You know, all of the things that this person is trying to make it seem like you are, it could have been the case for some of you. It could have been true in the past. That's old, and it doesn't fit the situation that's currently going on. It's like all the things they were making you out to be in court is really them, but for them this is recent current behavior. You know what I mean? They currently behave this way. For you, this is old stuff that it doesn't even apply to you guys' situation. You know what I'm saying? But this person, they still out here acting an ass. You know, but I feel like things are going to go your way. With the Two of Pentacles here with the Fool card, it seems risky, or it seems like, I don't know. Or you could be taking some sort of risk on something here. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. What's the Six of Cups reverse? Tell us more about that. All right, the deck cut on the Three of Swords and the Strength card, emphasis on Leo energy or just sun exposure, okay? We have the Two of Cups and the Hermit. One more, Holy Spirit. You have the Strength card again at the bottom of the deck, you guys. And then the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. It's like truth and clarity is coming out about who did what within this partnership. With the Hermit here, this could be like further investigation into a situation or more discovery that's coming out in court. Like attorneys have discovered new information, right? It's like people are looking in further into this relationship, further into this connection, and the negativity that went down, the claims that have been made. Investigators are looking further into it. So this is like attorneys like who have private investigators in their office or on their payroll, looking deeper into a situation, getting evidence and getting it to the attorney in the middle of trial. And then, you know, isn't that called discovery? I think it is, because that's what I'm hearing, discovery, you know. And then your attorney is able to present it in court, you know, supporting like documents I'm getting. Okay, documents supporting your claims or accusations against this person, things that took place during your partnership, whether it's in business or love or both. All right, you've had to be strong, and you are with child. So if you're working and you're going through this legal case, it's like because of work, you could be having to travel back and forth. Someone could be going to jail. Doesn't have in the future. Doesn't have to be. Okay, but someone could be very concerned about the outcome of a future situation. With the Three of Wands and the Strength card here, they're very concerned about how something is going to turn out. Or you are, collective. But I feel like, you know, for my collective, some things could have been overlooked in this situation. I do feel like things are going to work out in your favor. That's what I was trying to say. But I feel like some things could have been overlooked here or it was like swept under the rug, or it wasn't seen clearly, or it wasn't properly expressed, or especially if you changed counsel, like you switched attorneys or something like that, things could have gotten missed or something. Okay, the Judgment card. People are, you're under scrutiny. Your emotional state, your mental state is under scrutiny. Or yeah, something here about like how balanced you are, or how you handle situations. Your maturity level could be a question. I don't know. Okay. Or the people could be talking about how much you're drinking, because I just saw the 9 of Cups underneath the King of Cups. That could be a question. You know, are you drinking too much? I don't know why that would matter, but that's what I'm getting. All right. Any other messages for the collective, Holy Spirit? 3 of Pentacles. You have the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Anything else? Strength card. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be having to come off of some money here. Tell us more. Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. I feel like it's a group of people here. This could be like your team or your staff that you're working with. We have the Emperor coming out with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone has like empathy on you. Someone who's in charge. They're having mercy on you. This could be a judge. I mean, I know it's not the Hierophant, but it's someone in power who could have a reputation for being tough on people, or they're going to be lenient on you. If it's not a specific person, it's a group of people. But I feel like this could be your team that you are working with, strategizing with on this case. But there definitely is someone, once a truth is brought to light, someone who's in charge is going to have empathy on you, and they are going to be lenient on you, and you are going to be able to get a fresh start here. That's what I'm getting, collective. All right, let's get you some advice, and then I'll get you out of here. This reading was a little bit long. Let me clear my table. All right, advice for the collective, Holy Spirit, regarding this situation. All right, first card out was the 6 of Wands, the Judgment. You could be being judged in the public eye for being pregnant, or people are judging you because you are abundant. People could be like scrutinizing. I'm getting you're a public figure. I know this is supposed to be advice, but that's what I'm getting. You could be a public figure. I already kind of channeled that you could be someone who's seen nationally or internationally, some sort of influencer or public figure of some sort. But yeah, people could just be like, you could be getting scrutinized in the public. I understand this will not be for everybody, but if you are an influencer, the public could be like people in your comments. Okay, just take it how it applies. But you could be receiving a lot of scrutiny. You know, you're under scrutiny. People judging you, your parenting skills, your mothering. You know, or the fact that you are with child, or the fact that you are expecting a child. People are judging you, okay? 7 of Pentacles. I saw the 4 of Wands. It could be something here about investments, like home investments, investing in real estate. 9 of Pentacles. And grab 2 more cards, and then I'll give you your advice. Advice for the collective, Holy Spirit, regarding the situation. Advice for the collective. High Priestess. Okay. Whoa. Death card is underneath here. You're going to be making some serious changes are going to take place here. There's some things that have been done here that can't be undone, or these three cards came out. The Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Star card is here. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So real estate could be significant. Property could be significant here. Okay, hold on, you guys, because I'm kind of getting the download. Something could be significant about like royalties or something like that. And the reason why I say that is because there was a commercial that was coming on, and I was explaining to my daughter how royalties work. And it was a Velveeta commercial that kept coming on, and it had a Cardi B song on there. And the reason why I'm mentioning it is because I'm pulling these cards, and I heard clear as day, came through dripping, drip, drip. I'm thinking like, why is this significant? Okay. But I thought about like the card. I was literally talking to my daughter about this today. And I was telling her like every time that commercial plays, in every state, in every country, Cardi B gets a check. I said, so she gets paid even while she's sleeping, you know? I said, so every time you hear that commercial, just know it's a ching ching for her and her account. And she didn't have to do anything to make that money except for that initial action that she took to get her song in that commercial. Boom. You know? And after that, that's royalties. That's residual income. So that could be a thing here. Someone could want something like that from you. Okay? They could want some piece of residual income. Someone could want a piece of your royalties or your future income from something like that. And they could be saying like the song that was playing in the commercial. This is only an example. Take it how it applies to your situation. But they could be saying like they helped you write that song, or they came up with the idea for you to get your song with Velveeta. Like they are the one who negotiated the deal. You know, I don't know. They could be fighting you for property. You know, I don't know. Okay. That's what I'm getting, you guys. Only take it if it resonates. But with the cards that I have here on the table, I feel like your advice from Spirit is, first of all, is something here about the fact that your success, the attention that you get, this is giving you sovereignty, or it's giving you some power financially. You are financially free. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles here and the Six of Wands. For some of you, you could be a celebrity, but this is giving you some sense of control. And I feel like you're supposed to be using this influence that you have over the public in your favor. Okay, for those of you where this is applying, you're supposed to be using that in your favor. You're also supposed to be like, not only using like your judgment, but like, as I always say, like you're supposed to be using your best judgment, which is your intuition. Like that is your advice from Spirit, is to use your logic and your intuition together. So based on the things that you can see that obviously is going to happen, someone took this action, so we can calculate that this more than likely is going to be the outcome or the consequences of the actions that was taken. So it's like, okay, yeah, use that knowledge, but also use your gut instincts, like your intuition, or the things that your reader tell you that resonate with you. It's like, use your spiritual knowledge and your intuition along with your logic, or along with what's going on in the courts. Okay. The evidence that's being used along with your intuition. It's like, I don't know. It's like if someone has discovery, or your attorneys have like evidence on someone, maybe you guys don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, but use your intuition, things that you've been suspicious about this person but couldn't prove. Maybe you can start connecting the dots and these things work in your favor. And there's something here about the spotlight and the public and the fact that you're very independent, like you using your sovereignty or your public influence, or the fact that you are a public figure to assist you in this situation some sort of way. I also feel like it's something here about being wise about your investments or how you spend your time. There could also be like advice here to review things, okay? Make sure you look over things and really review them before you make a final decision, and use your best judgment, which is your intuition. I feel like it's a huge emphasis on this because it's an emphasis here on like using your gut instincts along with your logic or along with the evidence. Also use your gut instincts here. In order to avoid some sort of burden in the future, or in order to leave this in the past, the situation in the past, it's going to, and you guys, you have the Six of Wands here and the Star card. Somebody here is of notoriety. Someone here is well known. Okay, you've gained your financial independence by being in the spotlight here. But in order to leave this situation in the past, you're going to have to do some planning. When it comes to like a journey or traveling or the way you're moving, I also feel like the message from Spirit is that, you know, the Star card is the card that comes out after the Tower. And the Tower did come out in your reading. So I feel like whatever the situation is in regards to, you are going to win. You are going to be successful. I mean, not even win, because sometimes it may not be, you may not be winning in the way that you would perceive winning to be. But however it turns out, it will work in your favor. It will work out for your highest and your greatest good, because like what I'm getting intuitively is that you are highly favored by God. I feel like you have spiritual guides around you, around the situation, and they're working hard for you to be able to navigate yourself out of the situation and move forward. That's the plan. So I feel like your advice from Spirit is to just be wise, move with integrity, use your influence where you can to get what it is that you want and you need. Be wise about who you invest in going forward, or be wise about who you invest in with the situation. Maybe your attorneys or people that you're reaching out to for guidance. Be wise about who you are dealing with in that way. Make sure you review everything that comes across your desk before you sign it, or before you okay it, or before you agree, you know? Make sure you review it and take your time. That's what I would like to say, even though I feel like this is a situation where you have to move with urgency. Just make sure you properly review everything. And I feel like it's going to work out in your favor. And I feel like if someone has been trying to make you look bad in the public eye, it's going to backfire on them. Okay? That concludes your reading. If the message has resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you like my vibe, if you like the way I read energy, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. But collective, I got to go. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Let me know what this is in regards to. Bye.